So next you will see question number 7. Okay, here they give line L is parallel to M is parallel to N. Then T is a transversal, so we have to find the value of X and Y. So remember, they are parallel, corresponding angle, alternate angle are equal. So look at this one. This is below the line, this is below the line. Below, and same side. That means corresponding angle. So X is equal to 70 degree because corresponding angle. Then if you look at this one, okay, this line are parallel. Then here you see letter Z. So that means what kind of angle? Alternate angle. The question say the line are parallel. So remember we already learned if the line are parallel, alternate angle will be equal. So that means Y is equal to 70 degree because it is alternate angle. Simple like that. So remember, you only need to remember, okay, when we will get alternate angle, when we will get corresponding. If you know how to look at the figure, answer will come by itself. So now we will go to the next chapter. Okay, you look at this figure. I hope you can see how many points I draw. 3. Are they on the same line or different line? They are on different line. So what kind of point we call them? Those points which are not on the same straight line, we used to call them as the non-collinear point. Okay, those points which are not on the same straight line, we used to call them as the non-collinear point. So if I join them, we get what figure? We get triangle. Okay, so remember, what is a triangle now? It is a plane figure, okay, formed by joining 3 non-collinear points in a plane. It is a plane because it is flat, okay. So remember, a triangle has 3 vertices, so that is why we say tri. Tri mean 3. Then angle mean angles only. So here we have how many angles? This one, 1, 2, 3. So that's why it get the name tri. And then this point we call them vertex singular, plural vertices. So it have 3 vertices. And this line we used to call them arms. It also has 3 arms. So a triangle has 3 arms, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Okay. So based on that, I hope you remember, in a triangle, if we plus all 3 angles, we will get 180 degree. Then based on this, we call them elements. Okay, 6 sides, 6 angles. Sorry, 3 sides and 3 angles. Together we call them elements. So that means triangle has 6 elements. So based on these elements, we can get different kind of triangle. So first, if we see based on side, that means based on line. Okay, if we have a triangle where all the 3 sides are same, maybe 3 cm, 3 cm, 3 cm, so that is what we call equilateral triangle. From the word itself, equi mean equal, lateral mean side. Okay, so all 3 sides are equal, we call it equilateral triangle. Then we may have another triangle, 2 sides they are equal, another one may not be equal. Then that kind of triangle we used to call isosceles triangle. Iso mean 2 are equal. Then you may have another kind of angle where all the sides are not the same. They are of different length. So such kind of triangle we call scalene triangle. We call scalene triangle where no sides are equal. So remember, based on measurement of sides, we have 3 kind of triangles. Where all sides are equal, we call it equilateral. 2 sides are equal, we call isosceles triangle. Then all the 3 sides are not equal, we call scalene triangle. And you have to remember, whenever we write triangle, we used to use this symbol. And we used to name triangle by 3 alphabet. Okay, each alphabet will be put on the vertices. Okay, then along with those 3 vertices, we also have to use this symbol to show that it stands for triangle. Then another 3 kind of triangle based on measurement of angle. based on measurement of angle. If suppose we know that if we plus all three, it should be 180 degree. If more, it is not triangle. If less, it is not triangle. We should get exactly 180 degree. So that is why if one angle is 90 degree, the other one, they are less than 90. So such kind of triangle we call right. Why we call right triangle? Because one angle is 90. So you know that an angle whose measure is 90 degree, we call it as right triangle. Then you may have one triangle, all the three angles, they are less than 90. So an angle whose measure less than 90, what we call acute. But since they form triangle, we call it acute triangle. So remember, in right triangle, only one is 90. Then in acute triangle, all three are below 90 degree. But if we plus them, we will get 180 degree. Then you have another kind of angle where one angle it is more than 90. More than 90, what we call obtuse. Okay, obtuse triangle. So remember, one angle is more than 90, the other two are less than 90. So those are the 6 types of triangles. So remember, in right triangle, only one angle is 90, the other two are less than 90. Then in acute, all three are less than 90. Then in obtuse, only one is more than 90, the other two are less than 180. Oh, sorry, 90. But if we plus them, we will get 180 degrees. So you check it yourself from your books, okay? That is chapter 10, properties of triangle. So you will see a triangle, it is a closed figure formed by 3 line segment, or we can say formed by 3 non-collinear points, okay? Then this is the symbol for triangle. So for arms, we used to write them with 2 alphabet. Okay, then the triangle, 3 name, those you see. Then see the line segment forming a triangle, we call them as the sides of triangle. Then the point where the 2 of these 3 line segment intersect, we call it vertex. So you can see from the figure, a triangle has 3 vertices. It also have 3 angles and 3 sides. So now we'll see the type triangles. Triangles, remember, they have 2 main elements, okay, sides and angles. So based on that only, we get 6 type of triangles, 3 based on measurement of side, 3 based on measurement of angles. So those we already discussed. You can see scalene, where all the 3 sides are unequal. They are not equal, okay. We call it scalene triangle. Then if you can see clearly here, 2 sides are equal. We call it isosceles triangle. Learn the spelling as well, okay. Then when we have triangle in which all sides are equal, that is what we call equilateral triangles. Then based on measurement of angle, we have acute triangle. All 3 angles, they are acute. That means less than 90. But if we plus, we should get 180. Then another angle, triangle, obtuse triangle. One angle is obtuse, that means more than 90. The other 2 will be less than 90. Then a right triangle, you can see this one. One angle is 90. The other 2, they are less than 90. So the inside part here, we call it interior. Whatever is outside, we call exterior. And if it happen to fall on this boundary, we call it on the triangle. Interior mean inside, exterior mean outside. Then when we say boundary mean it happen to fall on the side of a triangle. Then remember that this is what we call angle sum property of triangle. I already told you here. Okay, the sum of angles of triangle. That means if we plus all 3 angles, we get 180 degree. That property we used to call it as angle sum property of triangle. Remember, it is very important because you will use it when you do calculation. So remember that whenever we add all 3 angles, then we should get 180 degree. Then next, we do have exterior angle also. So you see, if a triangle, you extend one of the side, you may extend that side. Okay, like here, you see everywhere. So those 3 angles which are inside, we call interior. Then this one which extend outside, we used to call it as exterior. So let us see the property of those also. You will see from here, okay? The exterior angle of triangle is always greater than either of the interior opposite angles. So remember, this angle which is outside, it is always greater than the angle which are inside. Then the exterior angle of triangle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angle. Okay, if you compare them alone, the one which is outside is greater than the inside. But if suppose, okay, lift this one, because you can see this one, they form linear pair. So lift this one, compare with the other two. So if we plus these two which are far from this one, that means if you plus them, their value will be equal to exterior. So remember, if you compare alone, the exterior greater than interior. But if we lift this angle which is near to the exterior, we take the other two which are opposite or far, we plus them. Then we see that their value, that means these two are 2, but exterior is alone. So the sum of these two interior opposite angle, it will be equal to the exterior angle.